YouTube, how's it going? So today I got a vape review for you, and it's the Eleaf Icare. So this is a nice little portable vaporizer if you want to get off cigarettes. It handles pretty well with higher nicotine juice. It's got a little bit of a restriction, but not much. I like it, it's pretty nice, so I'm going to take this apart and show you in detail. So, starting off, you take this off right here, and there's the coil right here, and then you have this little rubber piece, white rubber piece that says do not touch. I'm not sure what that is. I've heard it's a little air slot, so don't touch that, as it says. And then you have this right here, the middle piece in that. So this goes where the rubber piece is. The bigger one is for the rubber piece, and the smaller one is for the coil, so make sure you line them up. And the middle piece is so you can unscrew the coil because it gets pretty tight. It gets extremely tight in there, and then once you do that, you can probably just screw it yourself after you use the cap a couple times. And it's a long piece for some reason. It's very long. So the coil is this thing right here. You just unscrew that. Pretty juicy right now. You unscrew that. When you first get it, I recommend, like every other vape, putting a few drops inside of it. And not do what I did and got excited about this and just burn it without doing that. Juice is just getting everywhere. This is like, it says it's up to like 5 to 15 watts because it's a nice little portable vape. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my hands off. I'm just gonna use my pants. Screw it. I'm gonna put this back on. Once you do that stuff, like take the coil out, put a new one in or something like that, it's gonna be a little, it's gonna probably spit back at you a little bit, but after that it shouldn't really, if you use it a few bit. There's a lot of unique features to this. Pretty nice. Make sure you line it up well and get the coil in there good. Because if you don't, it will not go on. Just like you saw just there, guys. Okay. Let me get this back on. There you go. I'm going to wipe it off a little bit. It's a little sticky. Okay. So, I got juice in there right now, but I don't know if you can see that. Here, let me get a light on for you guys. Do not know if that helped, but yeah. See that little white thing right there? That's your fill-up line. And if you put juice in it to that line right there and you see it goes up higher, that's only because when you put the coil in, it pushes it up. So yeah. I didn't show you this, but I can. It's just annoying to do this every time. Pull it up just a little bit so you can see. Okay. So right off of this thing, if you can see those, here, let me take it. So sorry about that, guys. Alright. You see those those holes right up here? Right there? That's your air holes. So make sure when you put this in here, it lines up with that. Screwing and screwing and screwing. Usually it should line up. If it doesn't, I don't know what to say. If it's faulty for you guys, that would be very bad. And one thing I've noticed, juice doesn't like you don't use much juice through this tank. The juice doesn't get used up quickly. It all depends on how hard you hit it and how much you hit it. This is one for the B4 when you need that nicotine right off the bat. like you've been working all day and you need some nicotine, or you were in a meeting or something and this is not wanting to stay up. Sorry about that, guys. If you've been in a meeting all day, yeah, and you need just that quick little, fix, you just and then put it away, and you should be able to get that nicotine buzz like real quick. I like this one because you can put any of your juices in. You don't need pods. There's a little light on here that indicates that you're hitting it, and if it just stops, if you're hitting it and no vape comes out, it's dead. So you can put it right on this portable charger it comes with, and it changes. You can see the light would turn red when you put it in. It's magnetic, so you gotta put it in the right way. So you should put it in the part where it says Eleaf. Actually, no, the Icare Mini part. My bad, Icare Mini, and a light should be on right there if you see that shining, and then you got the colors on this side. That indicates that's charging it, and it lights up green when you're hitting it. I'll show you that right now. Turn this light off. Maybe you can see that light. Not even sure if it's working. But yeah, there's a light. You see it when you get it. Put this back on. I like it because it's, as I said, it's that little, if I'm working and I haven't had nicotine in like a few hours, just hit this real quick and get in that buzz. And if this dies, you can just put it right in this portable charger. You can just charge it like USB if you want. Just the mod itself comes on the bottom right there, USB. All you have to do is use the Android charger. Or you can just really just put it on here and just use it right off this all the time, but it's better to charge both, so if this dies you can just plug in here and charges it. Yeah, so that's about everything. I guess I'll do a few polls, show you the clouds, what it can perform. See that, guys? That is clouds. It produces some pretty big clouds. I like it because you could just straight lung, or you can mouth to lung. Like here, I'll do a mouth to lung, and then I'll do the straight lung. So here's mouth to lung. And then straight lung. Yeah, it spits some clouds out. It is like, I give this 10 out of 10. So price wise, 25 bucks, not too expensive. Other places it could be cheaper, but where I got it, 25 bucks. And so cloud density is not like most mods, but for a little thing like this, 5 out of 5. For, like taste wise, at first you're gonna be getting this okay taste. After you hit it a little for a while, taste is gonna be 8.5. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. And for a portable charger it comes with, 10 out of 10. It's a great little mod to have if you just want to have something where you don't have to, buy coils constantly. You can get, like, I heard you can get a pack of coils. I think it's like 10 for $7, something like that. You can buy them in smoke shops. You can buy them offline. It's not limited to where you can get them from. Another thing is you don't need the pod, so you can put any type of juice you want in there. It's not limited to certain juices. It's any juice you want, any nicotine level. It's like a normal vape. So for this one is you can hit like 12, 15. You can hit like 12, 18, 24, and it's not gonna be too much vape where it's gonna overpower you and just hurt your lungs and stuff. It's just gonna give you that feeling of a cigarette. So yeah, it's a nice little portable vaporizer vape. I like it. 5 out of 5. Recommend you guys get it. It's perfect for people who are getting off cigarettes and still want the feeling. So that's my view on this Icare Mini. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. Keep on vaping. Peace out.